Good morning students. Today we will see the chapter Theory of Indices. Already this chapter we have studied in lower classes. I am just recalling what we studied in Theory of Indices so that basic mathematics will become strong. So let us see Theory of Indices. In an exponential form, a power b, in an exponential form a power b, a is called base and b is called power. So in an exponential form a power b, a is called base and b is called power, or you can say index, or you can say exponent. Power, index or exponent, all these represent the same meaning. Plural of index is nothing but indices. So here I can say plural of index is what actually? Indices. So in an exponential form is of this form a power b. A is called the base, b is called power, or you can say index, or you can say exponent. Plural of the term index is nothing but indices. And we have seen in lower classes laws of indices. So what I am doing here is I will write all the laws of indices and then we will see problems based on it. So here I can say laws of indices. Approximately 12 are there. Let us see. Laws of indices. The first law is a power n into a power n is always equal to. Look here, whenever product comes and base is same, power will get added. So a power m plus n. Product base is same, power will get added. Second law of indices is a power m divided by a power n is always equal to. So base is same but power is in, okay, I can say it is in division. So I can say this we can write as a power m minus a. So product powers will get added, division powers will get subtracted. Next, third, a power m n. So power will get added. This I can say a power m n. Next, a power m divided by b power n. So you can see here base is different but power is same. So this we can write as a by b whole power. Here I can say m. Similarly, a power m into b power m. Now you can see here base is different but product came. So this we can write as ab whole power. Here I can say m. Sixth, a power m is equal to a power n. You can see here base is same. Since base is same, powers we have to equate. So this we can write as m is equal to n. Next, a power m is equal to b power n. Now here power is different. Here you can see here power is same. So whenever power is same, we can equate the base. So this we can write as A equal to B. Next, A power minus n. So A power minus n we can write as 1 divided by A power n. Next, law of indices. Next we can say nth root of A. So nth root of A. So power of A is 1 here. So this we can write as A power 1 by n. Then square root of A into square root of B we can write as, so square root of A into square root of B we can write 1 square root and we can write product AB. So root AB we can write as root A into root B. 11. Root A divided by root B we can write as, again instead of 2 roots we can write as square root of A divided by B. So square root of A by B we can write as root A into root A divided by root B. One more is there, 12th one. A power 0 is always equal to 1. Anything to the power 0 is always equal to 1, but this is not always true. So A power 0 is equal to 1, where A is some finite number, where A is some finite number except 0. Other than 0, it is always equal to 1. For example, if I say 5 power 0, so 5 power 0 is always equal to 1. If I say minus 1000 to the power 0 is always equal to 1. But 0 to the power 0 is not equal to 1. 0 to the power 0 is approximately equal to 1, but it is not exactly equal to 1. So in PU first year there is one chapter called limit. So there you will come to know 0 to the power 0 is not equal to 1, it is approximately equal to 1. So these are some laws of indices which we have seen in lower classes. Now let us see the problems which are based on these laws. So index is nothing but power, yes or no? Now let us see some questions which are based on this. So first question is, find x if 27 to the power 8.2 into 3 power x is equal to, here I can say 27 to the power 10. We have to find the value of x. Now see here. So question is what actually? 27 to the power 8.2 into 3 power x is equal to 27 to the power 10. Now 3 we cannot break, so let us break 27. 27 we can write as 3 power 3. 8.2 into 3 power x is equal to, now again 27 we can write as 3 power 3, here I can say what? 10. Or this we can write as, now we have seen laws of indices, so there is one result, 3 into this, so multiply. So 3 2s are 6 into 3 8s are 24 into 3 power x is equal to, So 3 into 10, here we can say 30. So what law we have applied here? So a power n is always equal to a power mn. So this result I applied here. Now you can see here base is same, product came, so powers will get added. So 3 power 24.6 plus x is equal to, here I can say 3 power 30. So here I can say the result which I applied here is a power n into a power n is always equal to, it is a power m plus n. Right? Now again you can see here base is same, so powers will get added. So 24.6 plus x is equal to 30. So again which result? So there is one result. So base is same, a power m is equal to a power n. So base is same, so equate the power, what you will get, m is equal to n. Now simplify, so this I can say x is equal to 30 minus 24.6. So calculate, so what you will get answer as 5.4. You can cross check also, put this value of x in left hand side and you can check whether you are getting right hand side or not. I hope it is clear. So if terms are more bigger, okay, so that term you just make it simpler and then apply loss of indices, you will get the required result. Let us see one more question. The next question is, if a by b to the power x minus 1 is equal to b by a whole power x minus 3, then value of x is, now see here, so this we can write as, so here I can say a by b to the power x minus 1 is equal to, now this is b by a, so there is one result, a power minus n we can write as 1 divided by a power n. So I am applying this result. So b by a, if I am taking reciprocal, so if you take reciprocal, what you will get? You will get minus here. I hope it is clear. So this I can write minus 1 and here I can say what? X minus 3. Now you can see here base is same, or let me write one more step. So this we can write as a by b to the power x minus 1 is equal to a by b. Here I can say, so powers will get multiplied, minus x plus 3. So here I can say by which result? So here I can say a power m n is nothing but a power mn. So I applied this result. Now you can see here base is same, powers we can add, okay, we can equate. So what you will get? X minus 1 is equal to minus x plus 3. So tell me. Now this minus x will come this side, so x plus x, 2x is equal to, this minus 1 will come here, 3 plus 1 is 4. So from this what we will get? We will get x is equal to 2. So this is the value of x. So you can just cross check by putting this value in both left hand side as well as right hand side. And to get this result, so what I did here is, tell me, so a power m is equal to a power n. So base is same. So this is nothing but what? M is equal to n. So I applied this result to get this step. I hope the solution is clear. Let us see some more questions. All these, okay, these type of numericals we have studied in lower classes. So just to make your basic mathematics stronger, okay, we are studying the chapter Theory of Indices. Look here, one more question. The value of x to the power a b minus c into x to the power b c minus a into x to the power c a minus b is the value of this is we have to find. Now see. So can I say that base is same, product came, powers will get added. So add the powers. So I am writing here only x to the power a into b minus c plus here b into c minus a plus here I can say c into a minus b, or this we can write as x. Expand ab minus ac plus this I can say bc minus ba plus expand this ca minus cd, right? Or this I can say x to the power. Now this ab cancel, ac cancel, bc cancel. So what is left? X to the power 0, which is equal to here I can say 1, right? And which property we have applied here? So here the property what we have applied here is a power m into a power n is always equal to a power m plus n. So this property I applied to get the answer of this question. The next question is find the values of a and b if x to the power a square is equal to x to the power 4 to b and root x to the power a is equal to x cube divided by x to the power b. We have to find the values of a and b. So I am using law of indices. So this we can write as what? So this we can write as x to the power 2a is equal to. Now here I can say this is x to the power, here I can say 8b. Now you can see here base is same, so we can equate the power. Okay, one of the result in law of indices. So this I can say 2a is equal to 8b. 2 and this will get cancelled, or this we can write as a is equal to, here I can say 4b. So one relation we got, a equal to 4b. Now let us simplify this. So this by using law of indices, this I can write as, so x to the power, so this is 1 by 2, root x is nothing but x to the power 1 by 2. So this I can say a by 2 is equal to. Now you can see here base is same but division came, so powers will get subtracted. So this we can write as 3 minus b. So again you can see here base is same, we can equate the power. So what you will get? A by 2 is equal to 3 minus b. Now put the value. What is a? A is nothing but 4b. So 4b by 2 is equal to 3 minus b. Now 2 will come here. So this I can say 2b and minus b will come here. So 3b is equal to 3. Now 3 cancel. So I can say b is equal to 1. So I got the value of b. Put this value of b here. So what you will get? You will get a is equal to, so b is 1 means a equal to 4. So value of a is 4 and value of b is equal to 1. I hope the solution is clear. Let us see one more question. Find the value of 1 divided by 1 plus x to the power b minus a plus 1 by plus x to the power c minus a. Now this we can write as what? 1 divided by, now see here, 1 plus x to the power b minus a can be write as x to the power b divided by, can I say x to the power a or not? See here base is same, okay, division came, so power will get subtracted. So what you will get? X to the power b minus a. So x to the power b minus a we can write as x to the power b divided by x to the power a. Similarly this I can say what? X to the power c by x to the power a plus, simplify 1 by 1 plus x to the power a by x to the power b plus x to the power c by x to the power b plus. Now this I can say 1 by 1 plus x to the power b, x to the power c plus x to the power e, x to the power c. Now take LCM. So when you take LCM, what you will get? You will get 1 divided by. So x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c divided by x to the power a, you will get here. Now take LCM here. Here you will get 1 by x to the power b plus x to the power a plus x to the power c divided by x to the power b, you will get here. Now take LCM here. 1 by, so this will be what actually? X to the power c plus x to the power b plus x to the power e divided by x to the power c. Now you can see here, denominator will go to up. Yes or no? So this will go up and this we can write as x to the power e divided by, this is x to the power e plus x to the power b plus x to the power c plus this we can write as x to the power b, right? X to the power b plus x to the power a plus x to the power c plus this we can write as x to the power c. This is nothing but x to the power c plus x to the power b plus x to the power a. Now if you see, denominator in each is same, so we can take LCM. So take LCM. So when you take LCM, what you will get? You will get x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c. So when you take LCM, you will get here x to the power a plus x to the power b plus x to the power c. So both will get cancelled. Finally, you will get answer is equal to. So what we have done in this question is x to the power b minus a we can write as x to the power b divided by x to the power e. This is one of the result in law of indices. Then take LCM, denominator will go to numerator, take LCM, finally you will get answer equal to 1. Let us see one more question. The next question is, find the value of 10 to the power n minus 4 power n divided by 5 power n minus 2 power n. Now look here, very simple question this is. This we can write as, now look here, 10 power n, can we break and can we write this as 5 power n into 2 power n. Again, one of the law in indices. So 10 to the power n we can write as 5 power n into 2 power n minus 4 power n we can write as 2 power n into 2 power n divided by, this we can write as 5 power n minus 2 power n. Can we take anything common from numerator? 2 power n is here, 2 power n is here, we can take 2 power n common. So when you take common, what you will get? You will get 5 power n minus 2 power n divided by 5 power n minus 2 power n. So you can see here, both will get cancelled. So answer of this question is, it is 2 power n. So which law we apply here? There is one law, a power m into b power n. A power n into b power m is always equal to ab whole power m. Okay, so this result we apply to get the answer. Let us see one more question. Find the value of 5 to the power n plus 3 minus 6 into 5 to the power n plus 1 divided by 9 into 5 power n minus 5 power n into 2 square. We have to find the value of this. Let us see the solution. Now again, theory of indices. So this we can write as what? 5 power n into 5 power 3. So base is same, powers will get added minus this. So 6, 5 power n plus 1 we can write as 5 power n into 5 power 1 divided by. So 9 I am keeping as it is only. So here what you will get here? Tell me. Or look here, 5 power n I can take common here. Right. So 9 will come here minus 2 square is nothing but 4. Or this we can write as again 5 power n is here. 5 power n is here. We can take 5 power n common from numerator. 5 cube is 125 minus 6 into 5 is 30 divided by, here I can say 5 power n, 9 minus 4 is nothing but how much? It is 5. So 5 power n cancel. 125 minus 30 is nothing but it is 95 divided by 5. So when you simplify this, you will get what? 90. So this is the required solution. I hope the solution is clear. Just apply law of indices. Answer me. The next question is, if root over 16 by 25 to the power 4x minus 9 p is equal to 64 by 125, then find the value of x. Now look here. Root over 16 by 25. So this we can write as what? So again law of indices. So root 16 divided by root 25 whole power 4x minus 9. Here I can say power 3 is equal to this 64 by 125 can be written as 4 cube divided by 125 we can write as 5 cube. Now look here, root 16 is nothing but 4, root 25 is nothing but 5 whole power. Again law of indices, we have to multiply the power. So 3 4s are 12x minus 27 is equal to 4 by 5. Now again law of indices, this we can write as whole power 3. So here which result we applied? Root over a by b we can write separately as root a divided by root b. Right? And one more result we applied, a power m divided by b power m. So base is different, power is same, so we can write this as a by b whole power m. So this result I applied to get this system. The base is same, powers we have to equate. So equate 12x minus 27 is equal to 3. This minus 27 will go this side. So finally what you will get? 12x is equal to 3 plus 27, which is nothing but 30. Or finally I can say x is equal to 30 divided by 12. I think 6 it will go. 6 5s are 30. And here I can say what? 6 2s are 12. For this, so x is equal to 5 by 2. So you can cross check, put this value here. You will find that this value is equal to 64 by 125. Just you have to identify the appropriate law of indices to get the answer of any question. Let us see one more question. Find the value of 3x square to whole power minus 3 into x to the power 9 to the power 2 by 3. Now see here. Now to get the answer, there is one result. A power, if I assume this to be a power minus n, we can write as 1 by a power n. We know this result or not. So we know that a power minus n is always equal to 1 by a power n. So this we can write as 1 divided by 3x square, right, whole power 3 is equal to, now this I can say x to the power, now see here, 3 cancel here, so 3 into 2 you will get what? 6. It is into, sorry, this is into. Now solve this. So this we can write as 1 by 3 cube. So 3 cube is nothing but I can say 27, and 2 into 3 is nothing but x to the power 6 into, here I can say x to the power 6. Now you can see here x to the power 6, x to the power 6 cancel. So answer of this question is, it is 1 by 27. So this is the required answer. So again we applied this result to get the answer of this question. So in today's class we have seen what we have studied in lower classes, law of indices. So memorize all the law of indices and just go through the questions what we have done in today's class. So next class it will be continuation of theory of indices with some more problems. The class will continue next time.